ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having an awesome day, and welcome to the car park that currently is the Kingston Bridge on the M8. And this video is kind of a semi-update video, I guess. For those eagle-eyed viewers, you might have noticed that my camera's sitting a little bit lower than it normally would be. And that is because I'm not in the same truck anymore. I'm actually in a completely different truck because I no longer work in the pallet delivery business. It was just not for me anymore, to be very honest. And in this video I kind of wanted to go through my sort of reasonings why I left that industry, I suppose you could call it, and then give you an update as to what I'm actually doing now. I am still driving trucks. I've not left the HGV industry. I am still driving trucks. It's just a different kind of delivery service, I suppose you could call it. Anyway, moving on to my reasonings for leaving the pallet pallet network, pallet industry, whatever you want to call it. I enjoyed most of it. I enjoyed the driving part. I enjoyed going to all these fantastic places that I would have never have driven to had it not have been for that job. You know, I loved going to Oban, I loved going to like Fort William, Campbelltown, Gilthead, and all the places like that. And without that job, I would have never have seen all those places. So I'm very grateful that I was able to do that job for as long as I did. However, it was just becoming very, very tiresome for me to do. It was a very physically demanding job. You guys only seen the driving parts of it. You didn't actually see what I had to do when I got to delivery points. My last video was kind of me driving around Oban, showing you guys what I do on a daily basis, but you don't actually see me going into the back of the truck and pulling pallets out and doing all that kind of stuff. And it was becoming very, very taxing on me physically and kind of mentally as well. And it just became kind of repetitive, dare I say. You know, I was going in, doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. And it just became kind of a wee bit, not boring, but I just felt like I'd gotten the most out of that job that I possibly could have done. There wasn't any room to kind of grow in that company, you know, to get to like a higher rank, if you want to call it. So it was just kind of like, right, I think my time's kind of up for that job. And besides, I was starting really early in the morning, not getting back till late at night, you know, and I had to work every fourth weekend, every third weekend. You know, I get asked to work weekends all the time. It just, it wasn't for me anymore, let's put it that way. It just wasn't for me. That said, I'm grateful for the opportunity that I get given by the company, and everybody in it was really, really nice, you know, and all my regular customers that I went to were amazing. You know, I actually got given a crate of ale, I think it was, from one of my regulars that I went to like once, twice a week. So that was really nice from her. It was a wee sort of health food store, and she gave me a nice crate. I think it was a crate of like monkey ale or something like that. I can't remember the actual name of it, but it was like a crate of ale. And then one of the whiskey shops gave me a little sample bottle away as well for me leaving. So that sort of, when people do that towards you in a business or in a place that you work, it just makes you feel like you're doing the right thing. You know, you're helping people out, and it just makes you feel really, really, really good. But it got to the point where I think, yeah, I needed to move on to something else. And lo and behold, here I am. Unfortunately, I'm not really driving into all these very interesting places anymore. I mean, as you can see, I'm currently tootling along at 25 miles an hour on the M8 in Glasgow, and it's not the most exciting journey in the world. But moving on to the job that I'm now doing, which, fun fact, I actually wanted to do this sort of job before I got my previous one, the pallet deliveries. I actually looked at getting into this industry before I got the pallet delivery job. I apologise also if it's quite noisy. This truck is quite noisy, so I'm trying to speak up as much as I can to amplify my voice so the camera picks it up. I do have a microphone thing on order, so that hopefully will come soon. But the industry that I'm now working in is recovery, car recovery and delivery. And you know what? I've been enjoying it ever since I started, because hopefully most of my subscribers know that I do enjoy, or I do have a big passion for cars and stuff like that. So to me, being in the sort of recovery industry just kind of made sense, because I get to go and see different cars, get to go and see different different aspects of the car world, you know. And contrary to belief, all the cars that most of the cars that I go and collect or deliver do actually run and drive. They're not crashed or anything like that. I've been delivering a lot of brand new Teslas around the sort of Scotland area. Most of them tend to go to Edinburgh, because that seems to be a very popular place for Teslas. And yeah, I've actually been down to England twice now with this job. It's been a very interesting journey going down to England and back. You can actually do it. Wow, this M8 sucks for road quality. Holy crap. You can actually do it in one day. It is possible. Gee whiz, my god. Glasgow City Council need to resurface parts of the M8, my god. Is this lorry going to try? Nope, he's indicating left. Well, that was interesting. Why are you in that lane in the first place, dude? That was a bit random, but okay. But yeah, I'm in the sort of recovery delivery business for cars now, and I'm genuinely enjoying the job. I don't know what that means for videos, that's the only thing. I'm trying to work that out. So fingers crossed you will start to see a couple of videos of me doing some stuff. I'm not sure yet. That's kind of up in the air at the moment. I'll still try and do these kind of videos where I'm just driving along and talking to the camera. But in terms of actual other types of videos, I'm not sure yet, so bear with me on that one. But it's an industry that I'm genuinely enjoying doing, and I love going to different places, seeing different cars. And yeah, it's been really, really good. You know, it's the company that I work for now, the guy that owns it is amazing, like genuinely the nicest guy you will ever meet in the entire world. He just wants his employees to be happy in their job, which is really, really, really good. So that's just kind of like a kind of update, maybe. Would you class it as an update? I would class it as an update. Ambulance, somebody's dying. Here. But yeah, it's kind of like a mini sort of update and what's going on with my job, and the fact that I now have officially moved jobs. I'm on my way to Cowdenbeath now to pick up a damaged car that's gone back to an accident repair place. That's why I thought I'd turn the camera on and give you a wee update. Is that A45? That is an A45. It's an old A45 AMG. crossing, because I think my sat nav's taking me across the Queens Ferry crossing. Because it's quite a spectacular bridge, I have to say. So really, you were very close moving in there, doing holy crap, trying to get any closer to my truck. But yeah, I might turn the camera on and just do a wee quick sort of video of me going across the Queens Ferry crossing, because it is quite a spectacular bridge. It's part of the Three Sisters that go across the water. So anyway, I'm kind of waffling now. I'm going to end the video there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are, I don't know if you want to say excited about my new adventure, but we'll see what happens. Let's just say that, we'll see what happens. But thanks very much for watching. If you've come this far in the video, I do appreciate it. And I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next one, whenever that may be. Until then,